Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and today I'm going to show you guys all of the makeup products that I used up in the year of 2024. And if you're interested, at the very end, I'm also going to show you half year skincare empties. So I'll explain that in a second. All right, if that sounds interesting to you guys, go ahead and do the YouTubey things like subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. If you are new to my channel, the last 2 years, I have saved all of the makeup products that I completely used up for each year and shown you guys at the end of the year all the makeup that I use in 1 year. So I will try my hardest to remember to link the last 2 years videos below in case you want to check them out as well. And then this year, halfway through the year, I was like, you know what, I'll just save my skincare empties as well and do them at the end of the video in case anyone's interested. So I will do the makeup first, and then if you want to stick around and see skincare empties for half of the year, cool. If you don't, happy days as well. I will have any of the products that I personally would repurchase linked down below, and then I might have a little section that just says products I wouldn't repurchase and just list them, I guess, or I'll just leave them out of the description box altogether. I'm not quite sure yet what that will look like, but if you do shop through the links in my description box, they are affiliate links, so thank you so much if you do shop through them. This look is actually up on the members channel. I'm not sure if it's up already on the members channel or it'll be coming soon, but I do like unedited get ready with me's kind of thing on the members. If you're interested, I'll still list what's on my eyes and lips in the description box as well, so check that out. I'll often get comments just asking me what makeup I'm wearing. It's usually in the description box if you're wondering. And if you are wanting to join members because you're like, I want to see that look, at the top of my description box, there's like a you can join the membership here link. You can click on that and it will give you the options. Okay, only if you want to, you know. I have a large amount of mascaras, brow products, and honestly just lip balms. That's usually what I go through the most, but I do have a couple of other products that I used up last year as well. I'm going to start with primer. I finished my Hourglass Vanish. Is it Vanish Air? Vanish Airbrush Primer. So there you go. I could potentially like scrape some more out, but I have a feeling that this is breaking me out either because it's breaking me out or it's expired. I'm just trying to have a look at the expiry date. It does say 12 months, and I'm pretty sure I have had it over 12 months, but I don't know. I've just noticed, especially I used this for the last time the other day, and like I completely broke out after it. So yeah, I'm just going to call it a day, but I don't know if you can see, like I have really scraped the sides and stuff of this. I'm just going to clarify right now, if you're looking for an empty that's like, I have taken the stopper out, scraped the sides, I'm going to be really disappointing to you, and you probably want to click off this video right now. These are what I am happy to call empty, okay? And that's okay if we disagree, but please also respect this as my empty as well. So funny story with this one. I didn't like it when I first got it. I was like, I don't see the hype about this. And then I went through a period where I did a full face of Hourglass. So I wore this quite often, like daily, for a really good chunk of time. And I really actually started to like this and how all my different foundations sat over it and how I kind of just like created this smooth veil. I don't find it to be like pore smoothing. I just kind of find it to be just a nice, I guess it is slightly smoothing, but not like, say, the Tarte Pore Smoothing Primer, for example. But I really did grow to like this, so much so that I used it up. And I do want to repurchase this, but now I'm really unsure if it's the formula that's breaking me out or if it's just that this expired, because I don't remember it used to break me out, but maybe I thought it was something else. So I don't know. I think I need to like maybe get a mini one of this and try it again. But I would repurchase this. Like if I wasn't questioning its reaction to my skin right now, I would hands down instantly repurchase this. I really like it. Like I said, I really just like it creates this nice blank canvas on the skin for foundations to sit on top of. And I think like even if you're oily, or I mean if you're oily skin, I don't think it'll keep oils at bay like what a good mattifying primer would, but for my combination skin, it did a really nice job at keeping the oils at bay. But I think even if you kind of have like dry skin, this is a nice kind of smoothing primer. It definitely doesn't like dry anything out, at least in my opinion. Also, just keep in mind, this is all just my opinion. If we have different opinions, that's totally okay. You know, different strokes, different folks. I used up 2 color correctors completely. This is the Tarte Green Color Corrector. It's kind of like, I know it looks like, you can see the scrapes and everything. It just kind of got to a point where it was like actually too hard to get the product out, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. I've already repurchased this actually, and here it is right here for you if you sure like the proof. I really like this. I think it's a great green color corrector. I like the tone of it. Doesn't break me out. It's lovely. I really like it. So I've already repurchased it. I also used up the Charlotte Tilbury, is it Magic color corrector? So yes, I know I could scrape the edges, but to me this is empty. This is in the shade Fair one. And I do like this, but I've got to admit, I really like the Sigma color corrector, the double Sigma color corrector, which I've almost used up one of them completely as well. I also like the Tarte CC color corrector, which I'm saying those two because they're very similar products to this one. I like those two a little bit more than I like this Charlotte Tilbury one personally, so I have not repurchased this, but I did use it up. And I did like it for the time I had, but I've just found other color correctors I like more. I finally used up my Say Super Glowy Gel. So I don't know if you can see right here, all gone. This is the smaller one. I love this product. I already have repurchased. I actually have already 2 of these because I got like a gift set or something, or maybe I only have one. I have one in this shade and one in like a different shade that they have. So I've already repurchased this. I actually have another 2, but I used this one up completely. I love it. I think this is a really good staple liquid highlighter or gel type highlighter to have in your collection because it goes on transparent. It's very, very natural. It really is that like, oh, I'm just lit from within naturally skincare type glow. Like I put it on over powder. It doesn't lift any products or melt or like move anything around. It's not greasy. It's not sticky. And you can wear this on its own without even having to put like a powder or anything over the top, and like you don't have to worry about like your hair sticking to your face or anything. I just think this is a really beautiful product for a very natural highlight. And if you're someone that likes a glowy primer or a glowy foundation, then you will also really like this because you can absolutely use this as a primer or a mix in with your foundations as well. That's not my personal preference because I have combination skin, but I can see it being a beautiful product for that as well. I used 2 powders. So I used up the Westman Atelier Vital Press Skincare Powder in Pink Bubble, which again, I know I can get a little bit more, but like I can't get my brush in there. So I used up Pink Bubble. I actually really like this. I think this is a beautiful product. I actually did repurchase this, but I repurchased it in the shade Cream because I wanted to try just this shade and see the difference. I do like the pink tones, but I usually find a slightly more yellow tone on my under like the way that I like to use this is on my under eyes, sorry, suits me better than the pink, so that's why I picked up Cream. But Cream is slightly too deep for me, so I do need to mix it with my Pat McGrath Labs white under eye blurring powder just to lighten it a little bit and so it's not so deep. The powder itself though, like I actually quite like it. I know, sorry, this is like I know Westman Atelier says not to use this, like she says it's not designed for the under eyes, but I actually really like this on my under eyes because my under eyes are really, really dry, whereas the rest of my face is combinations. So for me, this is a beautiful formula for them. And if I had my time over, I would still repurchase it, but I'd probably actually repurchase Pink Bubble because it is still beautiful in the under eyes instead of Cream, just because Cream's slightly too deep, just ever so slightly. But I mean, I'll still use this up as well. So yeah, I do really like this. I love the packaging. I love Westman Atelier and her products, to be honest with you. So yeah, I've repurchased that one. And I also used up my Makeup Forever HD Skin Matte Velvet in N06. Again, I know I can get the edges here, but I just gave up because it was annoying. I absolutely love this product. I have raved and raved about it. It's one I use nearly every day. And I've already picked up another one in N06 and started using it. So absolutely love this. I don't like to use this, for example, as a powder foundation, just a straight powder foundation. I like to use this as almost like a finishing powder. So when I've done my makeup and done my setting spray as a finishing step, I like to take a small brush and grab something like a powder foundation like this one and just reset under my eyes and T-zone a little bit. It's a trick I got from Andrea Ali, and I just really like the way that that finishes up my makeup. I also really like using this for spot concealing or spot coverage. So instead of using like a liquid concealer for spot concealing, I'll actually usually at the end like grab this sponge because this sponge will apply it full coverage, and this is a full coverage powder. And like see that, for example, this spot, I'll just kind of like use the powder to add the extra coverage where I want it, and it will just make it look flawless. And then because it's a powder on my combination skin, it just keeps my face set. Look, now I'm getting carried away because let's just reset everything. I just find that it will like keep my combination skin from getting oily throughout the day, but then keeps that coverage exactly where I like it, especially like I'm wearing a skin tint, for example, today. So this is the kind of product as well that I'll use to like put my skin tint on and like, again, once I've done my makeup, just touch up any coverage levels that I would like around the face, but to still keep that skin tint thinness to the skin. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I will continue to repurchase it, to be honest. That's the end of like any kind of complexion products, if you will. The rest is eye primers, brows, mascaras, and lip glosses. So let's do eye primers first. I used up the Pat McGrath Labs Intensifies Longwear Primer. This got used up very, very quickly. Like, I used this up so fast. I was very, very surprised. I didn't mind it. It reminded me a little bit of like the Rare Beauty eye primer, for example, but I don't want to repurchase this just because honestly, with how quickly I went through it, and like, it's not like I was only using this every day and then went through it super quickly. Like, I use different eye primers all the time to show variety on my channel and test different products, and like I still use this so quickly. So yeah, for the amount of product I got in here, and just I've got other primers that I like better, so I'm not repurchasing that. I also used up the Viseart Professional Eye Primer, and I actually really liked this, and I can see myself repurchasing this. The only reason why I don't want to repurchase it personally is actually because I don't like eye primers with the squeezy tube. It's a personal preference thing. I like them with the little doe foot where I can just like pull the product straight out, tap it on and blend it out. With this, I've got to add an extra step, okay? And I know that's ridiculous and I'm just being like a princess about it, but you know, everyone has different preferences, okay? But the product itself is really nice. It's almost like, it's actually kind of like the Airbrush Vanish Primer from Hourglass, where it creates this nice smoothness to the lids, but it also has a little bit of tack to it in a nice way, not aggressive, but a little bit of tack to it so that the eyeshadow will really grip and adhere well and extend the wear time of your eyeshadow. So yeah, I really do like this, and I would like if I'm doing an order somewhere and I see it, I'm like, okay, throw that into the cart. For example, Viseart's, I can kind of only really get this off Beautylish or their website directly, so it's just like if I'm there and I see it, I'll add it to the cart. But if they change their packaging, it's probably something I'd go out of my way to pick up quicker. That makes sense. Next up, I used another Rare Beauty eye primer. Again, it looks like there's a little bit in here, but I can't scrape any more out of it, so we're just gonna have to have a system of trust here. This is actually my second one of these, and I will repurchase this. I really like the Rare Beauty eye primer. I think it's beautiful. Reminds me of like a tinted version of the Viseart in a way, slightly different. Almost like the Viseart and the Pat McGrath Labs Intensifies Fetish eye primer thing had a baby together, but I really, really like this one. I will repurchase it. I just have a couple that's like nearing expiry in my collection, so I want to kind of like use them up before I bring another one in, but I will repurchase that. And naturally, I went through another Intensify stick from Pat McGrath Labs. This is phenomenal. I already have 4 in backup. I've got another one. Where is it? This is the one I'm using right now. I've got 3 more in backup. I always buy them in bulk because I never want to be without it. This is a must-have product in my collection. Ever since this got dropped 2 or 3 years ago, there's very rarely a video where this will not be featured. Very, very rarely. I use this every time I do my eyeshadow looks. The only time I won't use it is probably if I am doing a review, and even then I usually do it on one eye and not the other, but I just stand by this product so intensely. If you have hooded eyes, this is going to stop that creasing and just extend the wear time of your eyeshadow and stop any like fallout, especially if you find you do get fallout just from like your hooded eyes. It's also such a great product to amp up your eyeshadow, like your metallic eyeshadow, if that's something that you're interested in. And it's so thin on the eyes. I think this is, it's a core staple, okay? You've heard me rave about it for years now. 3 brow products. I used up 2 Benefit Gimme Brows. So much so that even the branding on them has rubbed off. Yeah, so I've used up 2 of these. I haven't repurchased them because I have that many brow gels in my collection right now. It is not funny. I still really like the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel though, to be honest with you. I just love how it fluffs and thickens the brows. I really do. If you're going to use this to just like hold your brows, it's not going to do that. I have to still, I mean, keep in mind, I talk about this all the time, I have very ridiculously strong brow hairs. So it doesn't hold my brows up, but I just love the way it thickens and fluffs them. So yeah, I still stand by it. I'd repurchase it. I just have so many in my collection right now. I also used up the Too Faced Fluff and Hold Laminating Brow Wax. Is it going to focus? There we go. This is just like a clear brow gel, and I really, really like this. Again, I have a lot of brow gels in my collection right now, so I'm not repurchasing any. However, I would repurchase this. This, like, glues up my brow hairs. Like, I can put this in and my brow hairs are not going to drop. They're going to stay exactly like that throughout the entire day and not move. And I love that. And that's very hard to come by for my brows, okay? I don't know what's wrong with them, but it's hard to come by. But this is also like a bit of a softer formula in terms of, so for example, you know the Patrick Ta laminating brow gel? Great product. Does the same thing where it will push your brow gels up and it will lock them in. Those brow hairs are not falling. But when you go to take your makeup off at the end of the day, you really need to like massage in that cleansing gel or cleansing oil or whatever it is that you use to get that Patrick Ta brow product off. It like really locks down those brows. And some people can like that, some people cannot. I'm fine with it, but I will say this product does the same thing, but it just kind of like as soon as you kind of get your makeup remover on your face, it will just like lift out of your brows, so it's not so locked in there. But I do really like this. Okay, let's talk about mascaras. Swede, I think this is the Swede Cloud mascara. I quite liked this actually. I think this was really nice. The wand is a plastic brush though, which is not my favorite, because if I'm going to stab myself in the eye, it's going to be with a plastic wand. So I wouldn't repurchase this based off the plastic wand, but I didn't hate it. It didn't flake. It wore lovely. But yeah, I liked it, but it's not my fave. The Surratt Releve mascara, this one. This was cute. It's a nice, really thin, small wand. So if that's important to you, like if you have small eyes, for example, you just want like a little wand, then this is going to be a really good option for you. It does a fine job on the lashes. Again, I like it. It's not my favorite, but I like it. Again, it didn't flake or smudge or anything like that on me. I just wouldn't repurchase it because I have other favorites. However, if you are someone looking for a really small wand, this might be the option for you. And the formula is good. Next up, I used a Benefit Mini Fan Fest. Oh, I love this mascara. I need to repurchase this actually. I really like the Fan Fest from Benefit. Great wand because it's not plastic and it's like kind of one of those wands where it like fluffs and thickens the brows. I don't like mascaras that just lengthen. I have long lashes. I don't need that. I need them to be like thickened and plumped, and so that's what I really like about this. Again, didn't flake or smudge or anything like that. And actually I have this, you know how Benefit did the set of this and Bad Gal Bang, like the set for Christmas releases? I've actually got that in my cart because it's on sale with Sephora right now to pick up because I love that and the Bad Gal Bang, and I just need to actually purchase it. I don't know why I haven't. The Huda Beauty One Coat Wow mascara. So this was that one that, again, like one coat, and then it had like two sides of the wand to do different things. This was actually too intense for me. Again, it's a plastic wand. I don't super love that just because I don't know what it is about plastic ones, but I always stab myself in the eye with them. But this was just a little bit actually too much for me. My lash, it almost just kind of, the product was a little bit too thick on my lashes, and just, I don't know how to explain it other than just, it was actually just too much on my lashes for me. And I just didn't like the way that it made my lashes look. I think if you want like a really intense mascara, this might be for you, but that's not me. I don't like my lashes to be too intense. I know that's probably not controversial, but just different to what most people want. I know a lot of people wear false lashes and stuff like that, but because I have hooded eyes, I like my lashes to just, I want them to be thick and fluffy, but nothing too intense, because I find if I have too intense of a lashes, you can't even see my eyeshadow because I have the hooded eyes. So yeah, it was just too much for me. The Give mascara, I didn't mind this. It was fine. It's a unique little wand, but you don't really need that little bauble bit at the end, if I'm honest. It was just fine. Again, I liked it. It didn't flake, it didn't smudge, but it wasn't one that I'm rushing to pick up. It was just fine. I'm glad I tried it. I can move on. Oh, sorry, I had another Benefit brow gel. This is the Fluff Up Brow Wax from Benefit. So this is a brow one. This is their clear brow gel from memory. Yes. It was fine. I can tell you it didn't really keep my brows up as long as I I want them to. So I wouldn't repurchase this. If you just have normal brow hairs, you probably like it, but yeah, it wasn't strong enough of a hold for me to pick that up. Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water mascara. I gotta be honest, this must have just been fine. I'm pretty certain, because I don't really remember how I feel about this, if I'm completely honest. So I'm just gonna go straight with, I do not remember hating this. The ones that I hate really stick out in my mind, and the ones that I'm like, oh, I want to repurchase that, stick out in my mind. So this must just have been plain nice. And from memory, I think that was the case. It was just, yeah. So I guess it would be a skip for me, just because I was like, I can't really remember it. Next up is the What's Up Beauty Watch Me mascara, and I've got to be honest, I didn't even finish this because, and I really do, I got this in PR, I really do like a lot of What's Up Beauty products, as you guys know, but this one wasn't it for me. It did kind of flake a bit on me, and the formula and the wand and that, I just really didn't like the way it made my lashes look. It kind of gave me spider lashes a little bit, and yeah, it just flaked a little bit on me. So unfortunately, I didn't even finish that one up. Same with this one. This is the Victoria Beckham Vast Lash. This flaked on me real bad as well, unfortunately. I love her Future Lash in the black packaging. I think that is a phenomenal mascara, and I keep meaning to repurchase that. But this one, I think, the wand is just a bit too thick for me, so I have littler eyes and it just kind of would get everywhere. But yeah, I just found that this formula just constantly flaked on me, unfortunately, which I was really surprised about, because like I said, I love the one in the black packaging from Victoria Beckham, but just not this one. I couldn't get it to work for me. This is the Gucci mascara. I know a lot of you guys really like the Gucci mascara. For me, it was just fine. Like, I'm definitely not rushing to repurchase this one. I think it was probably not as like thickening as I would like. Yeah, I think it was just not as thickening as I like. I like the Benefit Fan Fest a lot more. I like the Lisa Eldridge Kitten Lash a lot more. Bad Girl Bang, that kind of a thing. So yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this. I think the packaging's beautiful. I know a lot of people like it, but for me it was just straight nice, and that's it. This is the Rabanne Famous Mascara, and this is phenomenal. And actually, no, I was gonna say, I don't know why I just had this thought that Rabanne is sold on David Jones in Australia now, but it's not. It's Prada that I'm thinking of. As soon as I can, I actually sillily just did a Selfridges order to pick up the new Tom Ford Cream Quads, and I wish I remembered to add a full size of this mascara to that order. Next time I do a Selfridges order, I will be repurchasing this mascara. It is phenomenal. So I picked this up when like Rabanne first dropped last year. This is so good. It's like just thickening and plumping, and it looks like falsies, but in a really beautiful way. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, it's easy to come off at the end of the day. Oh, I just love everything about this mascara. It's so good. It's like one of my top faves. So yes, I would hands down repurchase that. And I would have already repurchased it. It's just kind of hard for me to get my hands on. Now that Selfridges changed their stupid yearly shipping thing, you know what, if you know, you know. That is all the mascaras. Now let's do lip balms. I go through a lot of lip balms. To be honest, I think I've even thrown a few lip balms out that I used up. This is the Fenty Beauty Luxe Balm. I don't know if you guys remember this one. It was fine. It says it's like ultra hydrating cherry lip balm. I didn't find it to be ultra hydrating in any way, shape or form, and I absolutely would not repurchase it. It was fine, don't get me wrong. Like if you're looking for kind of just like a chapstick type lip balm, then it is nice, but it definitely wasn't ultra hydrating. One of the Laneige lip sleeping masks. So I used this completely up, if you can see. I actually haven't repurchased these because I got sent the whole collection of the Sigma Beauty lip sleeping masks. So I'm working through those. I've got like 5 of them. And also I actually like the Sigma Beauty ones more than I like the Laneige ones. And that is not because I got them in PR or anything like that. I just actually like the formula more. So once I've gone through those Sigma Beauty ones, I actually would just repurchase the Sigma Beauty one instead of the Laneige one. But you know, it is nice. I've gone through multiple of the Laneige ones in the past, but now that I've tried the Sigma ones, I like them more. Just a little bit more hydrating for me. This is the Fenty Skin, what is this thing called? Plush Pudding, that's right. And this was in Barbados Cherry. I don't know if you guys remember this. I loved this product. This was awesome. I've actually still got 2 vanilla ones on the go. So when I purchased this one, it came with this one and the vanilla one. And then I did a Fenty Beauty order at some point and I got a free additional vanilla plush pudding. So I already have 2 others and I really Really like this product. I think it's so good. But I do like the cherry one the best because it smells so good. This is really nice and hydrating. Definitely like a lip balm, not like a overnight lip mask or anything like that, but I still find like during the day this is a really great lip balm. This is the Sigma Conditioning Lip Mask in with hyaluronic acid, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if you can see this or if my lights are going to be too light there for that. I wouldn't repurchase this personally. It was really sticky. I didn't like how sticky this was, and I didn't find it to be hydrating enough. But yeah, it was mainly the stickiness. It was just, it was too sticky. I felt like it went everywhere. So yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this one. I did get that in PR though, just FYI. I also got in PR the Sigma Moisturizing Lip Balm, like in this little metal thing. So I don't know if you can see, like I can't, well, you can't see because it's not focused, so let's do that first. There you go. Like I can't twist it up or anything. So I use this. I wouldn't repurchase this either. It was just like, it was kind of one of those ones that the more I reapplied it, the pink on my lips got, which I really didn't like. And it was nice and hydrating, but just nothing grave worthy or like there was no longevity to it. So I wouldn't repurchase that. I much prefer the Sigma lip masks, like overnight lip masks, and the Sigma lip oils, which I've used, I think that was in last year's empties, and I've got like one on the go right now actually of them as well. I also used up my Rephr Rosa lip dew, which this, I feel like was Rosa a repurchase? I know I used Pesh the year before, maybe this was just the next one. I actually really like these. If Rephr is a product that's easy for you, or sorry, a brand that's easy for you to get your hands on and you're in the market for a lip oil, I really do recommend the Rephr ones. They are absolutely beautiful, very nourishing, have a slight kind of enough gloss to them where you can use them as a lip gloss as well, but also really has that deep hydration. So yeah, I really do like the Rephr ones. I finally finished my Mario Moisture Glow in Apricot Glow, I think it's called. I really like these. I just haven't repurchased one because I've got so many lip oils, lip balms on the go right now. But Rose Glow. Rose Glow is my favorite shade of these, so I wouldn't repurchase this shade. I'd repurchase Rose Glow, but I just don't need to right now. But I really like these, but it does have that kind of cooling, plumping feeling to it, which I personally like. It's not intense, but it just has it a little bit, so if you don't like that feeling, definitely stay away. This is the Squeaky Clean Lip Balm, I think it's called, from Westman Atelier in Nana. So it'll look like there's product in here, but there's not, I promise, because I actually did try and like really scrape these, and the packaging is not even one that you can pull the stopper out either. Anyway, I really, really like this. These are an expensive lip balm, but if I was splurging on myself, I'd rebuy. It's lovely. It's nice and hydrating and everything. I wouldn't say it's a must-have, but it is a beautiful lip balm. It's lovely and hydrating, and I really like the shade Nana. It's just a nice kind of brownie color on the lips, like a natural color, and I really love the packaging. It's so nice and luxe. So yeah, if you're wondering if they're good and you're willing to splurge on that kind of a product, I do think they're phenomenal. The Say lip oil in the shade Dip. I love this product. This is a really, really good lip oil. I really recommend the Say lip oils, honestly. I would repurchase this. Like I said, I've just got quite a few on the go at the moment, but I can see myself repurchasing one of these. It's really good, really, really nourishing, but has enough, a little bit of a shine to it so you can just use it as a gloss. And then the tint to it, like Dip, for example, was really nice to just carry around in my handbag. Throw it on, it adds a little bit of a tint to, like a little bit of color, sorry, to the lips to, like, you know, keep you looking chic and all that throughout the day. And the formula is just impeccable, not sticky, so you didn't feel like your hair was gonna stick to your face or anything like that. I just love it. I really like these. Summer Fridays lip oil, it was nice. I don't remember this being, put it this way. It wasn't rave worthy enough for me to instantly repurchase this because we can get this from Mecca nice and easy. I did like it, and I just went through it so quickly. Like, I would rather personally repurchase the Say one, which I think is actually a bit more affordable than the Summer Fridays as well, which don't hold me to that because I can't remember off the top of my head. But I just went through this super, super quickly, and I probably didn't have enough longevity to it in the product. Whereas with the Say, I should say as well, this actually lasts on the lips for quite a good amount of time. So I actually would really recommend the Say over the Summer Fridays. I know this is a big cult fave. I know they've just extended their shane ranges and stuff, so maybe that's controversial, but for me, I thought it was lovely. I thought it did its job. I just prefer the Say, so I'm not going to repurchase that. Okay, so that is all of the makeup that I used up in 2024. To be honest, considering how much makeup I brought into the collection and PR and all that kind of stuff and releases that there were last year, I'm pretty happy with my efforts. Could always do better, but I'm pretty, you know, I feel like I have turned over some makeup there. I think there's actually quite a few quite a few foundations as well in my collection that's like this close to being finished. So you'll see them next year, obviously, but I have got quite a few like concealers and complexion products as well that are like this close. I just couldn't sneak them into last year to get them up and finished. But that's 2024's makeup empties. If you're interested in the skincare empties for the last 6 months of the year, stick around. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next one. Skincare empties for about half of last year. I think it was around June. I started just putting aside my empties for skincare. Before I get into the skincare, I just want to show you, I actually used up 4 different manicurist polishes. So manicurist is also the one I'm wearing on my nails right now, FYI. I will put the shade name of this nail polish on the screen for you. So hang in there with me on this journey for 2 minutes. So I used to get my nails done, but honestly going to get my nails done just bores me to tears. I'm just not someone that enjoys doing that, plus the extra money, all that kind of a thing. So I stopped doing it, and I also, like, I have a heap of just normal nail polishes that I use. I just don't find that lasts very long on my nails. Then I discovered how you can do like the gel, urine gel kind of, not acrylics, but like glue on nails, that kind of a thing. So I did that for a really long time and I really enjoyed that. However, I have since discovered that, well, like halfway through last year, from me using like the gel kind of press on type glue nails with other gel polishes and stuff, I got, I think it's called contact dermatitis or something like that. I'll put it on the screen if I've got that wrong, where like certain gel polishes would like burn underneath my nails and like all would create like all dryness around my nails and like really hurt my fingers and everything. It would look horrific. Like there's a couple of videos last year where I talk about it in it. So I discovered finally, I was like, it took me ages to figure out what was going on and what was causing it. And then I finally found out like some people can have different reactions to like certain gel products, that kind of a thing. And I'd already been using a couple of manicurist gel polishes in that time. However, I discovered since I got that like manicurist gel polishes are really the only ones I can use that don't give me that contact like dermatitis issue with my nails. And it's because they're like a cleaner gel polish product. That's what I'm assuming anyway. There's no like real harsh chemicals or anything in them. So I've used manicurist for quite some time, but last year really ramped up the continuous use, and now it's actually the only kind of products I'll use, especially if I'm doing something like gel or whatever, because of it. It's the only one that doesn't just shred my hands and nails and stuff. But to recover from the contact dermatitis as well, and to like still kind of make my nails look half cute-ish, I picked up their Active Smooth product right here, which is kind of like a pastel pink product, but it's also a nail treatment as well. So it kind of goes on like a soft pink on the nails, but also is like a treatment. I also have the Active Glow, but I haven't used that up. And I know that it looks like there's product in here, but honestly, I can't get anything else out with the brush or anything. Like this is completely done. I've actually already repurchased this. It is due to be delivered today from Mecca. And I really have found myself missing this, because sometimes when I don't want to do the full gel on my nails, or I don't have time or whatever, I just like to have this and in my collection, because I can like pop it on really quickly. It dries really quickly on the nails. It's like a bit of a treatment for the nails, but because of the slight pink tint to it, it just makes them also look kind of cute at the same time. So I really, really like this. I really recommend it if you have difficulty with your nails, or also like, I don't know, I just find nail polish doesn't last very long on my nails because they're just kind of like thin and flimsy. I've just always had that case with my nails. And so because of that, nail polish like chips really easy on it and stuff, even gel. And this one I just find lasts really well because it can make your nails look really cute, but even when you have those kind of issues, because it's not noticeable and you don't have to worry about like it being obvious with chips and stuff. I don't know if that makes sense. It does in my head. And then in terms of the actual gel polishes from Manicurist, so they call it the Green Flash. I used a full one of the base coat from them. I would show you, but it's clear and it's we're just gonna have a system of trust, okay? I've already got a new one of these in my collection. I also used a full one of the top coat from them. So number 3, again, system of trust, because this is obviously not see-through. So I used a full one of that, and I also used a full one of the shade Hortensia, which is essentially, I'll see if I can open this up. It's essentially kind of like the shade of the Active Smooth, but in a gel polish. So I don't know if you can kind of see that shade. So sometimes, like, because like I said, even gel polish like will chip really quick on me. It's just because my nails are so soft. This is a really nice one that will, because it's kind of just a sheer pink, it makes my nails just look a bit nice and put together. But because it's a sheer pink, even if they do chip slightly, you can't really notice with like against the color of my nails and stuff like that. So it's just an easy fuss free kind of gel color. So sorry, forgot to mention that I've already repurchased the top coat. I haven't repurchased Hortensia yet because I have a couple of other colors in my Manicurist gel collection. I just picked up a couple of new shades and everything, and one is kind of similar to this. So, but I will eventually, I'd say. I haven't tried the new kind of pink that I got. I want to see if I like that better, or if I don't, I'll re-pick this up. But needless to say, I've got a light blue, a pastel purple, this color, I've got like a rosy color, another pastel pink, and so I've got 6 other Manicurist shades, in my collection right now. I also have, I'll just show you, I have like this little thing. So I have in here like the LED lamp. This isn't a favorites, but yeah, I have all my Manicurist stuff in here. I have the LED, I have all of their products, I think. Except for like, I don't have every shade of their nail polishes, but I have like all of their serum products, mask products, everything, you name it, I've got it. I really, really, really like the brand. And like I said, it's truly the only one I've personally tried that doesn't irritate my nails. Keeping in mind, I haven't tried everything, but from the ones that I have tried, yeah. So I'm Manicurist for life now. Okay, nails. Done. All right, let's just do Allies of Skin products first. I used 3 Allies of Skin Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleansers. I love these. I think this is a really good cleanser. I've talked about these multiple times on my channel. I am a massive Allies of Skin skincare lover. I do get PR from them, not as much anymore, but I did used to get PR from them quite a bit. I just think, honestly, their products changed my skin game. When I first tried their products, it was just from me purchasing them. And it truly, I can't stress it enough, hand on heart honesty, their products have just changed my skin's game. So yeah, I love this. It's a really nice hydrating cleanser that you can double as a makeup remover as well if you want to. It's hydrating, but it doesn't like add any extra heaviness or like dewiness to the skin that I want, like, because I don't want that for my combo skin, but it doesn't like strip my skin. So yeah, I really love the Allies of Skin cleanser. I haven't tried the new vitamin C one. I'd like to, it's on my list. I used up 2 of the prebiotics and niacinamide pore refining boosters. These are lifesavers to me from Allies of Skin, and I absolutely will repurchase this. It's just sold out on Mecca. And I think it's also sold out anywhere that we can get it shipped to us from Australia. And unfortunately, Australians can't purchase off the Allies website. So as soon as I've got it like on notification for when this comes back in stock. It's also raining outside, sorry if you can hear that. Like raining really hard. This helps my skin barrier dramatically. When I have this, and I'm using it every day, and I say when I have it because right now it's out of stock and I don't have it and I'm sad about it, this stops me from breaking out so much. I have really sensitive skin. I will break out at so many different cosmetic products, and this really stops that. Like I noticed when I use, like since I've used this consistently, I can now even wear products with fragrance in them, whereas before I couldn't. It could also be all of that products that I use in conjunction, but I noticed the most significant difference with this product. It just strengthens my barrier so much and makes my skin so much less sensitive. These are a lifesaver. I can't wait for it to be right back in stock, honestly, to purchase it. I used 2 of the peptides and antioxidants advanced daily firming moisturizers. I don't know if that's gonna focus. I love these. These are my morning time moisturizer. I'm using another one right now, a full one. I just really like this for the daytime because I do have the combination skin. So this is a really nice hydrating moisturizer, but it is a very lightweight feeling moisturizer. So it doesn't add to it doesn't make my skin feel heavy. It doesn't add to my oiliness throughout the day or anything like that. So I still feel like my skin is plumped and hydrated without any heaviness or interfering with my makeup or anything. So I really like that. I also used another Promise Keeper Nightly Blemish treatment from Allies. I've already got another one on the go. This is another product. These two products, I will admit, from Allies are the two products that will always be in my skincare collection because they make the biggest difference to my sensitive skin. So I just use a pump of this in with my nighttime moisturizer, which I'll talk about soon. And it keeps my breakouts at bay. It just, anything that this hasn't managed to tackle during the day, this product will get. Like I said, I have that sensitive skin where it's breakout prone, that kind of a thing, and this just stops it. So this I swear by as well. If you are sensitive like me or acne prone like me, this is the product. I think this is the last Allies product that I finished up in the last 6 months. This is the Peptide and Omega's Firming Eye Cream. I love this eye cream. It's one of the best eye creams I have tried, hands down. I'm using another one right now. It is so good. I will continue to repurchase this. It's a really nice hydrating eye cream, but also really good for under makeup because it's not a heavy, thick formula that's gonna impact your makeup in any way, and just really does plump and firm. I love this eye cream. I've been using it for years now. I used 2 Glow Hub serum mists, which this is a really random product, okay? And it's very bright, so I'm sorry. I don't know if you're gonna be able to really see it that much up close. So this is not an expensive product. It's quite an affordable product. And the reason why I got it is it has, so it's basically, I'm here for a gently soothing skin trip and intense hydration, super powered by our Tri-Shroom complex, ashwagandha root and kombucha, and I'm pretty sure it had like lactobacillus or something in it. The ingredients in this is what made me try it, because the ingredients were things that I know my skin really likes. And so I use this, I guess, a little bit as my toner, where I just like spray it on as my first step in my skincare morning and night. And I just find it adds a little bit of nice hydration, and also just the ingredients that are in this I know really helps my skin barrier as well. I've got one on the go right now as well, and I'll continue to repurchase it. It's actually not an expensive product. Like I said, it's a bit random to be in here, but it's because of the ingredient list that I actually picked this up, and it's great. I love it. It's actually replaced my Neon Sacharides mist, if you can believe it. I used up my Banish Instant Lift Eye Brightening Cream. This was actually really nice. I did really like this eye cream. I think it's a really great option. It's not similar to the Allies of Skin, but it is nice and hydrating of an eye cream. I think I do like the Allies one just a bit more, but this is also a good option if you are wanting to try it. I really did enjoy it, and it's that lovely under makeup as well. But the Banish Holy Grail product for me is the Fighter Gel, Banish Fighter Gel. Again, if you are prone to sensitive skin, red skin, breakouts, eczema, this is what you want. I used like 2 or 3 of these last year. It is such a good product for that. It's like a clear product that you kind of put on like a serum stage, and it really does help combat any breakouts or sensitivity that you've got going on. I'm trying another product that I got sent in PR from a different brand at the moment that does something similar, so I haven't got this on the go right now, but I absolutely, like, if I don't end up liking this particular product that I got sent, I would repurchase this one, because this, I've gone through 3 of these I think in my time, and it really does work. It's so good. I used 2 Tatcha products. So the rice polish, I don't know if that's going to show you because it's very bright, but yeah, I really liked this. I think it was really nice. I used this in the morning, so I would use my Allies cleanser and then use this straight afterwards. And to be honest, I just stopped picking it up because I got a bit lazy in terms of like, I'm sick of adding this extra step in the morning. I'm very lazy when it comes to like skincare and that. And I also have now incorporated, which isn't in this because it's not empty yet, the lactic acid from Drunk Elephant. And so because that's an acid, it's already going to exfoliate. So I was like, oh, I don't feel like I need to add this back in to my skincare routine. But if you are looking for that soft kind of polish or soft exfoliation, it's a nice product. I've already gone through 2 of these before. And then this is the Tatcha Violet C Radiance Mask. I love, oh, there is a little bit left in there. Actually, it must have slid down from the lid or something, but I love this. This is my second one of these. This is a really good mask. This isn't a mask that you put on and has long-term benefits, but this is a mask that you say put on, like say you have an event, Put this mask on for 15 minutes, 20 minutes before you go to do makeup. Take it off, put your skincare on, do your makeup, and that's when this really makes a difference. It really does just kind of like brighten and plump up the skin in a really nice way. So yeah, this is the kind of mask to have in your collection for when you need something to just instantly help your skin. This is what you want. I haven't repurchased this because I actually purchased, because I'd gone through 2 of these, I was like, I want to try other brands' masks. So I've purchased a heap of Peter Thomas Roth ones and Kiehl's ones. So I'm currently using them and enjoying them, but I would repurchase this because it is really, really good, especially for that, like, I just need my skin to look better right now effect. I used up 2 Biossance moisturizers. So I used up the, well, okay, let's start with this one. So this is the Biossance Squalane Omega Repair Cream. I don't know if you can see that, sorry. And this is phenomenal. So the reason why I actually really love the Biossance products personally is because instead of using hyaluronic acid, a lot of the time they'll use squalane, which my skin really prefers squalane over hyaluronic acid. That's obviously just a preference my skin has. I don't know if that's, everyone's gonna be different is what I'm trying to say there. And I picked this up because I went through a period where my skin got really, really dry and I needed like a really intense cream, and that's when I got this. And so I used this and I loved it so much. This has now become my nighttime moisturizer, where it's kind of just that real extra plumping hydration where I don't really care about keeping my oils at bay because it's nighttime. This is just, oh, it's like that rich, beautiful cream. So I used this up. I didn't immediately repurchase this because they brought out this one, which is the Squalane and Ecotoin Overnight Rescue. This one right here, which I thought would be really, really good. And it was good, but it is not as good as the Squalane and Omega Repair. Like, this is nice. It's a bit of a stiffer, lighter type formula. So, like, don't get me wrong, this is nice. It's just, I really preferred the level of hydration and plumping that I got from the Squalane and Omega one versus this one. So I did not repurchase this one. I then went back and I have now since repurchased this one, and I am back to using this as my nighttime moisturizer. So yeah, I much prefer this one, but this is a holy grail status. Another holy grail status, I've used multiple. I think this might be my 4th empty. The Youth to the People Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Oil. This is so good. I don't know what it is about this face oil. I don't know what it is, but specifically this one, it is so good. Honestly, you can go back through my channel. I have been raving about this for years. If I have dry skin, sensitive skin, even when I've got breakouts, I will do my whole routine, and then at night I'll put a couple of drops on my hand and press this into my face, and I don't know what it does, but it helps my sensitivities, my redness on my face religiously. Like, it's just, and anytime I stop using it, I will notice the difference. I don't know what magic they put in this, but my skin loves it. My skin loves it, and it just is so highly effective. So yeah, I like that. I've repurchased it. I got sent this Milk Marvel Dark Spot Serum from Edelman PR, and I actually really liked this. It really did actually lighten my dark spots. Like, so for example, like this one here would be a dark spot, like if I had that at the time, for example, when I used this, and it really did. It was a very, very effective serum. I've got 2 other dark spot serums that I've been sent in PR since I finished this that I'm currently going through. So we'll see how they go, and then I'll compare them. But as of right now, like, I would be open to repurchasing this. I think if you're interested in trying this and you've had your eye on it, I recommend, like, it really did do what it said it was going to do. It was a lovely serum. I'm just trying a couple of other products right now, so I'm not repurchasing it for right now. I went through this Neod Copper Amino Isolate Serum 311. I got sent this in PR as well. So that's all used up. I don't know if you can see it in there. I don't really know what this did, if it did anything at all. I didn't notice any difference in my skin, to be honest, when I used this, so I have not repurchased it. This has become a holy grail product for me, okay? This is a holy grail product for me. This is the LMS Pro Collagen Eye Revive Mask. So, now I'm going to assume this is a popular product because I don't know if you can see that it is empty. I'm going to assume this is a popular product because when I went to repurchase, well, when I first went to buy this, because I saw a review for it somewhere. I can't remember where. It was like a magazine or something. I don't know, something random I saw. where someone was talking about how awesome this was. And I went to go buy it, and everywhere I went to buy it was completely sold out. So I had to go on a waiting list. And then as soon as the waiting list came up, I purchased it straight away. And even when I used up this one, I had to go back on another waiting list to get, like, repurchase it because it was sold out everywhere again. So this, I'm assuming this is a popular product because of how I've had to go on a waiting list every time I go to buy it. But this is so freaking good. So this has become my nighttime eye cream, which I know that's very extra, but listen, I'm all about the extra. But this is it's an eye mask, but it's kind of like an eye cream. It's almost like a, how would I describe it? It kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, it's not lightweight. It's not a cream, but it's not a gel. It's like a thick gel almost, if you will. And you just put a little bit on, like tap it underneath, and it's thick, like she's thick. And that's why I only use it at night as well. And it just plumps and hydrates and just does wonders for the under eyes. Honestly, this is so good. This is so good. Like if you're like me and you just find you have uber dry under eyes, like I have uber dry under eyes, this is something you will like, because it really just, it's like the Omega squalane cream almost for like eyes in a way. Not the same textures or anything, but yeah, this is just so good. I've already gone to, like I said, I've got a repurchase of this. Oh, I just love it. I love it so much. If you have oily eyes, you probably don't need this, but if you have dry eyes or you just really like to plump up your under eyes like I do, yeah, this is good. But you don't want to put this on under makeup. It's not going to be for you, but it's such a good night eye cream, truly. I used up 2 cleansing balms. So I actually got this Eve Lom cleanser for free from like Mecca Beauty Loop because I'm like level 4, and I fell in love with it. It is so good, but it is so expensive. I think it's like $150 or something Australian. So I would repurchase this if it was on sale, which Mecca doesn't do sales, as we know. But I really liked this because it's like a cleansing. It's one of the most, if not the most highly effective cleansing balms I have ever tried in my life. And it has this slight grit to it where I think it does like this ever so soft exfoliation too. But whatever is in this, it just melts your makeup off instantly. Like it's so effective. Didn't irritate my sensitive skin, didn't irritate my sensitive eyes, just such a good product. But I can't bring and you're talking about someone who has like a morning eye cream and a night eye cream and all that, so I get it, but even I can't justify spending that much money on a cleansing balm just because I do so much makeup. Like I'll do my makeup every day, but then some days I'll do it 2-3 times a day depending on what I'm filming and stuff. So I go through cleansing balm so quickly that I just can't justify it. But if I was richer, I would. I think this is the best cleansing balm I've ever tried. This one's pretty good though, okay? So next up I use the Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm. And I do really like this as well. I think it's great. It's not as good as the Eve Lom, okay? It's not. But it's pretty solid. It doesn't irritate my sensitive skin. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It doesn't take my makeup off. I have to work a little bit harder than I do with the Eve Lom if I'm honest, but I'm, loosely, not dramatically. It's great smell as well. Even just like empty it smell. I've actually already repurchased this. I've got another one on the go. It's nice. It really is. And it's quite a hydrating formula, so it's not gonna like strip your skin or anything like that. So yeah, I do really like this product, don't get me wrong. It's just the Eve Lom was just so good, but it's just too expensive. So I don't know, if Eve Lom wants to send me PR, that'd be phenomenal, but I doubt they're gonna ever know who I am. But I do really like this one, so much so that I got this one, and then I also got the raspberry peptide serum. It's fine so far. I haven't tried it enough yet to determine that. And then I also got the avocado like cleanser, face cleanser, because I just wanted to try a new one. And I quite like that too. So yeah, this has impressed me so much that it actually encouraged me to try a couple of other products from the brand as well. So I guess if I can't get the Eve Lom, I'm happy with this one, because I used to have the Purito cleansing oil, some of you may know, but they changed the formula and I do not like the new formula at all. So yeah, this is the next best option I've personally come across after the expensive Eve Lom. Okay. And then lastly, I used up a Necessaire hand cream. Sorry, I actually also used up a Necessaire body cream. Like, yeah, the body cream is what it is. but I don't know what I did with that empty. Anyway, I used up this one. I've already got a repurchase of this. It lives in my handbag. This is the only hand cream I've ever in my entire life used up, ever. It's so good. I actually discovered this when my hands were going through all those issues with the nails, and the reason why I did is it's a barrier treatment. So it says it's got like all these peptides and niacinamide in it, and it's to help reverse dryness, soothe sensitivities, and support the skin barrier. But it also had on like the website when I purchased this something about helping like nail cuticles and like your nails and stuff like that as well. And I just love this because it really melts into the skin and like really hydrates your hands, but it doesn't have any of that like awkward greasiness or anything like that. It just melts straight in. So, and then it really did wonders for when my hands were just absolutely ravaged from that dermatitis. So yeah, I really recommend that. I've purchased it again, and actually this made me fall in love with Necessaire overall, because since I got this, have moved on to the body cream. Like I said, used that and repurchased, got the body peel, got the body serum, got the body wash, and then once I've used up my Orbe current shampoo and conditioner, I'm actually going to try the Necessaire Rosemary conditioner and shampoo. So this turned me into like a Necessaire fan, if you will. All right, that is all of my empties for 2024. I hope that was enjoyable in some way, shape or form, and you just had a good old-fashioned time with me hanging out. Let me know your thoughts down below. How much makeup did you use last year? I'd love to know. If you're watching till this point, you know you're an absolute legend. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate you. Extra special shout out to my Lily absolute legends and all my channel members here. I just appreciate your support so, so much, and I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.